What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am back to do my New Japan Pro Wrestling Summer Struggle in Osaka Night 2 2021 predictions. Now, Summer Struggle in Osaka Night 2 happens this Friday morning live on NewJapanWorld.com from the Osaka Professional Gymnasium once again in Osaka, Japan. Now, this card for Night 2 of Summer Struggle in Osaka this year is pretty damn solid from top to bottom. We have 6 fantastic matches, so I am extremely excited to do my Summer Struggle in Osaka Night 2 predictions for you guys this year, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, this is the third video of a combined 5-video day on the channel today and this week, guys, so hopefully you guys will be able to watch this video and all the fantastic videos we'll be putting up on the channel in the month of July this year. It is the summer of Dangerously, so as always, show your support by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, and commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, pick the go. And if you're a huge fan of New Japan Pro Wrestling like myself, and you're ready for Summer Struggle in Osaka Night 2 from Osaka, Japan. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is... Just two. Whoop whoop again. Thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Let's start off with the first matchup. It is a 6-man tag team battle with momentum at stake for Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome. On one side, he is 1/3 of the reigning never openweight 6-man tag team champions. Representing Chaos, he is the Fierce Warrior Hiroki Goto. And his partners are the #1 contenders for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships at Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome, consisting of Rocky Romero and Coach Ryusuke Taguchi. They are the Mega Coaches. And their opponents are all representing the cutthroat darkness era of consisting of Masahiro Jado and the reigning 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, consisting of the original Headbanger, El Phantasmo, and Bone Soldier himself, Taiji Ishimori. Now, this matchup does have a lot of momentum for Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome because we will see El Phantasmo and Taiji Ishimori defend the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships against the Mega Coaches. So this matchup is all about momentum. So coming from me in this 6-man tag team battle with momentum at stake for Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships and the ongoing war between Chaos and Hontai and Bullet Club, I am going to go with the squad of the Fierce Warrior Hiroki Goto and the Mega Coaches to get it done and defeat the Bullet Club squad of Jado, El Phantasmo, and Taiji Ishimori by any means. And now the next matchup. It is another 6-man tag team battle with momentum at stake for the co- and main event of Summer Struggle in Nagoya. On one side, you have representing Chaos, and he is the KOPW 2021 provisional winner. He is the Sublime Master Thief Toru Yano. Next, you have the other half of the reigning never openweight 6-man tag team champions, also representing Chaos. He is the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii, or Golem. And finally, you have the former never openweight champion and the only man in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to hold that IWGP Heavyweight Championship 8 times. He is indeed the ace of the universe, and if you know his music, his old music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Hiroshi Tanahashi, and their opponents are also representing the cutthroat darkness era of consisting of the Tokyo Pimps, Yujiro Takahashi, the former IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental Champion, King of Darkness Evil, and finally you have the former Never Openweight Champion, the last year's New Japan Cup of USA winner, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Kenta. Now, this matchup has a lot of momentum because at Summer Struggle in Nagoya, we will see Tomohiro Ishii face off against King of Darkness Evil in the semi-main event. And in the main event of Summer Struggle in Nagoya, we will see Hiroshi Tanahashi face off against Kenta. So this matchup is definitely big when it comes to momentum. So coming from me, in this 6-man tag team battle with momentum at stake for the co and main event of Summer Struggle in Nagoya and the ongoing war between Chaos and Huntai and Bullet Club, I am going to go with the squad of the Sublime Master Thief Toru Yano, Tomohiro Ishii, and the Ace of the Universe, Hiroshi Tanahashi, to get it done and defeat the Bullet Club squad of Yujiro Takahashi, King of Darkness Evil, and Kenta by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a tag team showdown with momentum at stake for Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome. On one side, they are both representing Chaos, consisting of the other half of the Never Openweight 6-man tag team champions. He is Headhunter himself, Yoshihashi, and his partner is the leader of Chaos, and he is the former 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, and their opponents are both representing the United Empire, consisting of Dominator, the Great Okan, and the Hatchet, Jeff Cobb. Now, this matchup does have a lot of momentum at stake because at Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome on July 25th, we will see in a one-on-one showdown Kazuchika Okada versus the Hatchet Jeff Cobb. So I'm extremely excited for that one-on-one showdown. So this matchup is definitely big when it comes to momentum. So coming from me in this tag team showdown with momentum at stake for Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome on July 25th and the ongoing war between Chaos and the United Empire, I am going to go with my boys in the United Empire to get it done. Dominator Great Okan and the Hatchet Jeff Cobb, and defeat the Chaos squad of Yoshihashi and Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada by any means. And now the next matchup. It is another tag team showdown with momentum at stake for the main event of Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome. On one side, you have the team consisting of Way to the Grand Master, Master Wato, and his partner is the #1 contender for the undisputed IWGP Championship at Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome on July 25th, and he is the only man in New Japan Pro Wrestling history to win the New Japan Cup, Best of Super Juniors, and the G1 Climax. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about, and he is Kane Gaming's favorite wrestler. He is Golden Star Ibushi Kota, and their opponents, both representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, consisting of MX Bushi and the reigning undisputed IWGP Champion, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is the Rampaging Dragon, Shingo Takagi. Now, this tag team matchup has a lot of momentum at stake for the main event of Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome on July 25th, because we will see Shingo Takagi defend the undisputed IWGP Championship for the first time against the very first undisputed champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Golden Star Kota Ibushi. So this matchup has a lot at stake when it comes to momentum. So coming from me in this tag team showdown with momentum at stake for the main event of the for Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome for the undisputed IWGP Championship. I am going to go with the team of Way to the Grandmaster, Master Wato, and the #1 contender for the undisputed IWGP Championship, Golden Star Kota Ibushi, to get it done and defeat the LIJ squad of Bushi and the Rampaging Dragon, Shingo Takagi, by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a special singles match with momentum at stake for Wrestling Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. On one side, he is representing Suzuki Gun, Ichiban, and he is one half of the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, a former two-time Never Openweight champion, and if you know his music, hopefully he'll be accompanied by the beautiful Miho Abe. You'll know who I'm talking about. He is Lord Taichi, and his opponent is representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, and he is one half of the brand new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Cold Skull Sanada. Now, this is only the second one-on-one meeting between His Lordship Lord Taichi and Cold Skull Sanada. Sanada won the last meeting over His Lordship Lord Taichi in the semifinals of last year's New Japan Cup tournament, so this is the much-anticipated rematch. Now, starting off with Lord Taichi first, he's looking to get his first win against Sanada one-on-one, and he's looking to give his Dangerous Tekkers team some momentum going into their shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships at Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome on July 25th. Their side, you have Sanada looking to make it 2 in a row against Lord Taichi in one-on-one competition, and he's looking to give his LIJ crew some momentum going into their first title defense at Wrestle Grand Slam for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. So, coming from me in this special singles match between these two members of Dangerous Tekkers and Los Ingobernables de Japón with momentum at stake for Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship and the ongoing war between Suzuki Gun and Los Ingobernables de Japón. This one's tough because I like Sanada. I really do, but I am a much bigger fan of his lordship, especially when he has Miho Abe out there. When she's out there, Taichi doesn't usually lose one-on-one matches. So coming from me, I am going to go with his lordship, Lord Taichi, to finally get his victory here and defeat Cold Skull Sanada by any means in a quiet banger. And now, the main event. It is another special singles matchup with momentum at stake for Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. On one side, he is also representing Suzuki Gun, Ichiban, and he is the other half of the now former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, and in my opinion, the greatest technical wrestler in the world today, only second by the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham in Ring of Honor, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. He is Zack Sabre Jr. And his opponent is the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, and he is the other half of the brand new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the former IWGP Heavyweight and IWGP Intercontinental Champion, and if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about. Naito. He is Tetsuya Naito. Now this is the 6th one-on-one meeting between Zack Sabre Jr. and Tetsuya Naito. Naito leads the all-time series 3-2. Now Zack Sabre Jr.'s last victory over Naito one-on-one happened all the way back at the 2018 G1 Climax Tournament 3 years ago. And Naito's last victory over Zack Sabre Jr. happened at last year's 30th G1 Climax Tournament. Now starting off with Zack Sabre Jr. first is a big matchup for him. A chance to finally beat Tetsuya Naito for the first time in 3 years and give Dangerous Tekkers some momentum going into their shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships at Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome on July 25th. There is the idea of Tetsuya Naito looking to give his team some momentum going into their first title defense of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles at Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome. And I didn't even know that Tetsuya Naito is now a 2-time IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. He was a Tag Team Champion all the way back in 2010 with Yujiro Takahashi. So it has been a very long time since Naito has held the Tag Team title. So I was somewhat happy for Naito in winning those belts in Sapporo on Night 2 on July 11th. But this matchup is definitely big. So coming from me, in this special singles main event match to see who will get momentum going into their big matchup at Wrestle Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships and the ongoing war between Suzuki Gun and Los Ingobernables de Japón. When these two meet, it's always good, and I mean really good. I mean their matchup in the New Japan Cup tournament with Zack Sabre Jr. tapping out Naito. They're meeting in the G1, costing Naito a shot to get to the G1 Climax Finals a couple years ago. And then Naito getting his revenge in the last year's G1 Climax. So you know when these two go at it, it's always good. And it's a potential Match of the Year candidate always. But coming from me, I think Zack Sabre Jr. has waited long enough, so I am going to go with the technical submission style of Zack Sabre Jr. to get it done and defeat Tetsuya Naito by any means in a banger. And those are my New Japan Pro Wrestling Summer Struggle in Osaka Night 2 2021 predictions. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you see winning these two special singles matchups between Dangerous Tekkers and Los Ingobernables de Japón? And who do you see winning that matchup at Wrestling Grand Slam in the Tokyo Dome for the Heavyweight Tag Team titles? Let me know all of your picks in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to you because comments and your opinions are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers and we're so close to that 900 subscriber mark, and YouTube tells me that 60% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. So let's change that, folks. If you're a fan of professional wrestling, when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, AEW, Ring of Honor, NXT, and the WWE, and if you're a fan of professional sports when it comes to Major League Baseball, the NBA, the NHL, the NFL, college football, college basketball, super kick that subscribe button. It's free. Become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys later today for my official New Japan Pro Wrestling's Summer Struggle in Nagoya 2021 predictions, Ishii Evil 4, and Tanahashi Kenta. Later days, guys, and peace.